Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over my Digimon DVD and Blu-ray collection, and first off I want to go over some CDs. So right here we have the classic Digimon the movie soundtrack, the soundtrack to the US version of the movie, which is really cool. We got this little booklet here. Let's see if I can get that out of the thing. Yeah, it doesn't want to come out. Okay, and there we go, and it folds out, and we get this little comic book of the movie, kind of, and then a commercial for some Digimon merchandise, legal stuff, merchandise. Turn it around, we got more merchandise, track listing, all that fun stuff. Just put that at the side there. And let's see, out somewhere in here, I think, yeah, in the track listing, where is it? Oh, there it is. We have Hawkmon down there saying, I wonder if there's 5 more or something. And yeah, there's a couple of extra songs on here. I don't know why they didn't bother listing them on the back of the CD. It seems kind of pointless to do that, but whatever. And then we got Digimon Gold. This is a German collection of soundtrack music from the first 2 seasons, as well as, let's see, some American stuff. Let's see. Die Hits der TV series. We have a bunch of insert songs from the German dub. Let's see. The German dub was weird because they used a bunch of, like, English, like, Saban terminology, but it was still a direct translation from the Japanese version right down to all the insert songs being translated into German. So, let's see, the theme song Butterfly was translated as Lib Dynam Traum. And so yeah, there's the track listing of a bunch of the German versions of the Digimon songs, and then on the side we have Lichte Digimon songs. Be sure and I think this was instrumentals. I can't, or extended versions. I can't remember. And then there's another thing, Die Hits aus Film und US TV Serie, and then there's some English songs, Run Around, Here We Go, and Hey Digimon. And then the theme songs to the first 2 seasons of the Japanese version in Japanese, so that was a cool thing to find. And this is a really weird one. Solo Musica Italiana Bimbi cartoon story. With this knockoff tie here. I don't know, Yokomon mixed with Oddish, and then is this Pagumon there? I don't know. So anyway, what this is a collection of Italian theme songs, including the Digimon theme song, but it's weird because it's not the actual theme song, it's a cover of the Italian theme song. In Italy, they had a completely different theme song, different from the Japanese or English version. And then there's, let's see, UFO Robot, which I'm thinking of some mecha anime. Mazinger, Goldrake, Danguard, Daiton, Astro Robot, Jeeg Robot, Jet Robot, Mazinga Z, and yeah, so a whole bunch of mecha stuff. Then Pokemon, Spider-Man, Lupin the Third, Gundam Wing, Godzilla, the Hanna-Barbera one, Dragon Ball, and then there's finally Digimon, 17 tracks in. Another Pokemon, Mortal Kombat, which isn't an Italian theme song. Most of these, in Italy, they'll come up with these, like, really cool original theme songs for cartoons and shows, but for Mortal Kombat, it's just the Mortal Kombat theme. Like, I don't even, it's not even really a song, it's like, just Mortal Kombat, it's just that. And finally, we have, Giovanni Eroi, Canta la Duck Gang. Oh, okay, sung by Duck Gang, because this is from Duck Records. Okay, oh, and there's that weird little, Yokomon Oddish on the back there. Uh, let's see, oh, not really anything special on the inside. There's a whole bunch of these weird Italian cartoon theme song CDs with, like, weird knockoff artwork on the cover. So finally, getting to the DVDs and Blu-rays. First up, here's the very first, let's see, Disco Tech Digimon Blu-ray. This is the English dub Saban version that we all know and love. Open it up, and there's the individual artwork on the discs there. That's really cool. Got a reversible cover if you really care that much about doing that. Kind of skimpy on bonus features. I'll talk about some of the bonus features a little later. Uh, let's see. All new restoration in high definition. Okay. And then television promos. From what I remember, there's actually only one promo that's like unique to this set. The other things are all just the Digi blooper promos, which are all included on another DVD. And then extensive art galleries, which that's kind of cool at least. And then here we got the second Discotek Digimon Blu-ray. This is the collection of Digimon Adventure, the Japanese version, subtitled, and it is really, really nice. Not a whole lot of bonus features from what I remember. Clean opening and ending, episode ending cards, alternate next episode previews, promos, art gallery. Okay. I'm not as familiar with the stuff on this one as I am with the English one. And then there we got the disc art for this particular set. That's all really cool, and again, got the reversible cover, so that's really nice. Discotek did a really good job with these, and they all look very uniform. And I just got Season 2 in the mail, and unfortunately the packaging was really stupid, and the plastic like dug into the slipcover, so it's ripped. That's annoying. But otherwise, it's like in perfect shape. Can't really complain otherwise. It's just, yeah, the packaging was crap. There's the artwork on the discs there. I watched a couple of episodes last night. Everything. I'm really impressed how clear everything looks on this. Like, I'm so used to... let's see, I have like some old VHS recordings from Fox Kids years ago that I'm really used to seeing Digimon on those. So seeing it like crystal clear on Blu-ray is really something. And then moving on, here we got the very first, and I think one of the only DVDs that we got in the US for Digimon initially. This is a collection of mostly what was put out on tape at first for Digimon. I think this, yeah, 13 episodes. Open it up, and there's the disc there with a couple of Digimon stock images, and then there was even a little booklet in here, or paper. Yeah, just a, oh, it is a booklet. So it opens up, and let's see. Okay, yeah. This list of episodes, 8 hilarious Digi bloopers only on this DVD. So yeah, that's the, like, one main thing on here is this had the Digi blooper, like, special promo things, which they made a big deal about for the Blu-ray for some reason. And here we got the Digimon movie DVD. Special full-length feature. It's in full screen. That's annoying. I think there was only a full screen version. There was never a widescreen, even though it's a movie. Let's see. Music video. Kids in America by Len. And subtitles in English. I think that's the only bonus features on here. Yeah, pretty bare bones. And, unfortunately, this thing is going to stay relevant for a while if you really want the full movie, because Discotek's upcoming Blu-ray collection of this, along with the 3 Japanese versions that made up this movie, they couldn't include the Angela Anaconda short due to rights complications. The rights are split between Disney and Fox, and I don't even know who else. Oh, and I think Nickelodeon. Yeah, didn't Angela Anaconda start on Nickelodeon, and then Fox, like, picked it up, and then they put it in this movie for some dumb reason, and yeah. Not that, like, I don't think too many fans will really care, because it's known as, like, it's really only well known because of how bad and just weird it is, but, I guess if you want the true experience, you have to track this down. You know, I'm not sure if the Angela Anaconda short was in full screen or widescreen. Moving on, let's see. Now, there was a company, Flatiron Film Company, or New Video, or, where is it, Cinedigm? Yeah, I don't know which company actually is the one responsible for this. There's like a million logos on this thing. But a while ago, they put out, or, well, it was quite a few years ago now, they put out this big box set of the first 4 seasons of Digimon in really nice DVD sets. It was really cool, and then, like, almost immediately it was gone. You can still find it on eBay. Unfortunately, there's a ton of bootlegs floating around, and so you never know. Are you going to get the real one, or are you going to get the bootleg? No idea. Anyway, I passed on it. Initially, they said that they put out the first season on its own individually, and then later on it was released in 3 separate volumes. And they said they were going to do that for every season. So I was like, oh, cool, I can just do that. So I passed on the box set and the full seasons in favor of getting the individual sets. So I got the first 3 individual sets for the first season. I got the next 3 for season 2. They put out 1 for season 3, and then just stopped completely. I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe they weren't selling well later on or something. So I missed out on getting that, and I never got the box set because it just cost way too much, and I was never sure, am I going to get a bootleg or not? And I already have a bootleg set of Digimon DVDs. I don't need another one. But I did get Data Squad in that complete season set because, like, I really wanted to have all of Data Squad. Data Squad did get 2 DVD releases, if I remember correctly, but it didn't collect the whole show. So I had the first one, and I think I did find the second. I don't remember. I don't think I kept it for very long if I did, but yeah, then I got this. I got rid of those, and there we go. And then this came with a little guide booklet, and I thought it was going to be an episode guide, but actually it's just a character guide. So, yeah, there's all the, like, Digimon and the kids and the other characters. Like, that's kind of cool. For, like, a collector set like this, I didn't really expect to have a booklet like that, but it was nice, I guess. And then next up is Digimon Fusion Season 1. Not a big fan of how they handled Digimon Fusion. I wasn't that big of a fan of Cross Wars, but yeah, it was kind of frustrating to see all the nonsense that they changed for this. Especially stuff that, like, wasn't a problem in Cross Wars and they made it a problem here. Like, the names constantly popping up every time someone shows up. There's, like, a little thing that comes up on the bottom with the name. Now, I saw this as it was airing on, what was it? Vortex, Saban's CW block that was around for, like, a year or 2. And there was a whole bunch of really stupid edits made to the show when it was on that, and when the DVD came out, I was hoping that it would be uncut and they wouldn't have all that nonsense, but nope, it is all messed up here, too. One of the weirdest things is there's a part with Lilymon, and they recolored part of her body green. I don't know what in the world the logic was there. And there's a whole bunch of other really weird, like, recolors and edits just everywhere, and it is bizarre. And unfortunately, yeah, this is the only, like, Digimon Cross Wars thing that we have in the US. Like, the box set is nice. Like, they, like, handled this just like they did the other DVDs. Here's the booklet, and just like Data Squad, it's not really an episode guide, it's a guide to, like, the characters, which is fine. It's just, I kind of expected, you know, like, an episode guide. Oh yeah, one of the things that was really annoying was, like, they renamed all the kids, which isn't something new to, like, kids shonen animes in the US, and not even to Digimon. But the thing with Digimon is that, for the most part, when characters' names were changed, they were still kept kinda similar. The only time where they were, like, significantly different, I think, was Data Squad, but even then, like, some of the names were still kept the same. With Fusion, they just across the board changed a lot of characters' names. Oh, and even some Digimon's names were altered, and I have no idea why in the world certain Digimon's names were altered. Like, the main villain, or, well, one of the main villains, Lilithmon, her name is changed to Laylamon. Like, I don't understand that at all. And I don't remember if it's in this season or if it's in season 2. Slash Angemon is renamed Slush Angemon. And it is so weird and awkward to hear everybody call him Slush Angemon. Like, what in the world were they thinking? Oh, and then there's, like, misspellings, I remember. Yeah, that would be in this one. I remember the one that stood out being really infamous was Agumon, and it comes up like Ugu or Augumon or something ridiculous. It's like, that's one of, like, the major flagship characters of this franchise, and you misspelled their name? How does that happen? So anyway, Season 2 of Digimon Fusion got a DVD release, which is pretty cool. And unfortunately, this was the last of Cross Wars-related stuff to come out in the US, because, I don't know, for whatever reason, they just... Man, they were really incompetent with how they handled Cross Wars. Like, the voice cast is amazing. I love the voice cast. They were great. If someone else could pick up Digimon Fusion, or, like, Cross Wars, I don't know if they would call it Cross Wars or Fusion or whatever, and, like, redub it, or at least finish the show with that voice cast, I think that would be great. But I don't think that's gonna happen, because we've had Digimon season after Digimon season go by and get skipped over, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, we got Digimon Fusion Season 2, and there's more Cross Wars, but yeah, we didn't get it for whatever reason. So what I did was, I ordered this DVD set from Malaysia. It's the final season of Cross Wars, Japanese, English subtitles, and it's pretty good quality. It's Malaysian, so it's not, like, or actually, I don't know, maybe it is legal, I don't know. There's an awful lot of, like, technical stuff on the back. I'm not seeing Toei, though, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this was a really weird DVD set. It came in a huge slipcover, and if you open it, it's one of these things where there's images on the inside. I don't know how you're supposed to see all that. And then the box is ridiculously huge for 3 discs. And they're in these like little flaps here. So there's disc 1, there's disc 2, there's disc 3, then there's a couple extra flaps for, I don't know. And one of the interesting things with these, they actually do have different artwork on each of the discs. That's pretty unique and rare for Malaysian DVDs. I think the reason for that, though, is originally these were put out individually as the show was airing or coming out in Malaysia. So that's it for Cross Wars Fusion stuff. Moving on to the next thing. So yeah, we couldn't finish Cross Wars Fusion, but we got all of Digimon Adventure Tri! Yay! And we got multiple releases of this. We got every movie on DVD, and also Blu-ray, and then we got a box set of all the Blu-rays. So anyway, there's the slipcover, whoopee, there's the box, open it up, and there's all the discs. Yay. This got an English dub, it's all included on here. I'm not a fan of the English dub. I'm not a fan of the Japanese version either. The subtitles are awful on this. They are inconsistent. They're glitchy. Really, really bad. Anyway, this does have some bonus features, though. Interviews with members of the English voice cast, a look at the reunion screening, a look behind the scenes at directing the voice cast, Anime Expo panel, and more. And yeah, they do have quite a few bonus features on each of the movies. It's just unfortunate that, like, Tri, of all things, is what got all this focus, because Tri is a horrible bunch of movie special things, whatever you want to call them. And the English oh yeah, Toei thought it would be cool to make, like, an English-style theme song for this, which makes the English versions especially hard to listen to. Anyway, the Japanese version with the subtitles are really messed up. There's a part that stands out particularly where Meiku-Uman there says, I want pudding. And it says pudding in English, but the subtitles decided that a stupid American wouldn't understand a word like pudding. So it's, I want flan. Yes, stupid fat Americans would not understand pudding. But we will know the word flan. And then there's an annoying thing with the characters' names. The subtitles will sometimes use the Japanese names and sometimes use the Saban American names. So that gets, like, I turned on the subtitles on one of them, and I was like, are these dub titles, where it's subtitles to the dub and not the Japanese original? But I can pick up enough of the original to know that no, they're not dub titles. They are trying to follow the Japanese version. It's just really incompetent and bad. I don't know what happened with Try, but man, just every aspect is garbage. Moving on, here we got Digimon Adventure Last Adventure Kizuna, which is way better than Try, and actually kind of feels like a conclusion to Try. Like, this kind of feels like the conclusion that Try was leading up to and never really had. Try just kind of ends with a whole bunch of questions, and then this picks up, and it's kind of like, oh, well, this kind of fits. But it also kind of doesn't, because it kind of ignores a lot of Try. Mei and Meiku'uman do pop up in, like, a quick little cameo here, though. Cool. Would have been nice if she was part of the main cast. As much as I don't like Try, Mei and Meiku'uman, I did like them. I would have liked if they could have come back in this. Whatever. Anyway, this is the DVD edition. It's got a slipcover. Open it up. There's the disc. No booklet or paper or nothing. It's got the same bonus features as the Blu-ray, I think. Final Evolution, remembering 20 years of Digimon Adventure with Joshua, Seth, and Tom Fawn, the voices of Tai and Agumon in the English dub. I don't have the Blu-ray because the DVD cost cheaper at that time. And then next up, yeah, that's just about it for Digimon stuff. I don't have Digimon Adventure 02 Last Adventure, or whatever the newest movie is called. I haven't seen that yet. And, let's see, I think that's just about all the DVDs, so here is my big fat bootleg set. It's an enormous box full of stuff. I put this together years ago. I was getting, like, bootleg DVDs of Digimon before official releases were available. So I have the first 2 seasons, then the 3rd season, then the 4th season, then Data Squad, and then also Appmon because I had space in the box. And the English versions, I don't usually call them Digimon Adventure 01, 02, Tamers, and Frontier because, yeah, over here, as they were airing, they didn't have those titles. They were just called Season 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, and since these are the English dubs, that's what I'll call them. And so, open this up. Here's a booklet I put together of all the episodes, at least up till Data Squad. I didn't ever make one for Appmon. And there is disc art on these. Whoever I got these from actually made disc art for at least some of them, and then they ran out and they just kind of put, like, whatever on the remaining ones. And then there's Appmon, which has no artwork because these were all just burned custom. Oh, and then there's the end. There's space for one more disc. If I find one more bootleg Digimon disc, it can fit in here. Oh, and this is one of those weird boxes where the disc holder thing isn't actually attached to anything. I think this was part of a Star Trek box set or something, but I had alternate covers or I had alternate boxes to put the discs in, so I used the empty box for this Digimon set. And last up, more Malaysian stuff. Here's the Malaysian DVD of Digimon, the first season, or Adventure 01 and Adventure 02. These have both the English and Japanese versions as, like, separate audio tracks. That's really weird. They do all have the Japanese opening, though. The English opening not included, or at least I don't think it is. I never watched every episode on these. Oh, and also, interestingly, even though I didn't watch these a whole lot, they got beat up really quick. Like, all these did, really, was sit on my shelf, but somehow they got really knocked around and beat up. I don't know what happened. So anyway, open it up, and here's what the individual boxes look like. Yeah, they're just blank black plastic, and then yeah, the disc is just the cover of the box. And I think it's the same thing with O2. Oh, and let's see, the back of these are weird. The back of this one, I think, is fan art. So, yeah, whoever's fan art that is, sorry, Malaysia stole your artwork. And then with O2, I'm pretty sure the cover is official artwork from somewhere, but I don't know from where. But then the back of it is Season 1, Adventure 01 stuff. And, let's see, I don't know, I don't think this is fan art. It might be, though. Like, it's really good fan art, if it is. I don't know, maybe it came from a CD or something. Anyway, open that up. Same thing as the first one, it's just blank boxes, and you open them, and it's just the cover of the slipcase outside. And oh yeah, and then there's also this Digimon Adventure 2020 DVD from Malaysia. Not really a whole lot to say about it. It's similar to the Cross Wars DVD with the packaging. It's got the discs and these little flaps there, and then there's a whole bunch of extra empty ones, and then it's also got that weird thing where there's artwork on the inside of the slipcover, including artwork for Digimon Adventure 01. Okay. I don't know what that's doing on 2020, but whatever. So yeah, that's all the Digimon DVDs I have, and a couple of CDs. Hope you enjoyed this. That's it for this one. See ya.